Welcome back, everybody. Today is Tuesday, November 3rd. It is election day. The whole world will be watching to see who will be our president for the next 4 years. Okay, guys, let's get started with our history lesson for today. Today, we will analyze how the legislative branch will be redesigned in the Constitutional Convention. Remember that in the Articles of Confederation, the only branch of government was the legislative branch, also known as Congress, and it had lots of problems. So today we're going to talk about how they plan on fixing it. Why is this important? Well, large population and small population states had their own ideas and had to compromise. Now, the word compromise, shake your own hand here. Compromise means to agree. The large population and small population states are going to have to come to an agreement on this redesign. And today you will use sign language to explain the purpose of the Great Compromise. Okay, let's get started. So remember again, our Articles of Confederation plan didn't work, and we figured that out during the Shays Rebellion in 1786. In 1787 is when the Constitutional Convention took place in Philadelphia. Delegates from each state came to discuss rewriting the plan for government that would become known as the Constitution. This is actually a picture of the real location of where this occurred. And of course, this is a painting, including all of these very important gentlemen. Now, a reminder that the legislative branch's job is to write the laws. And let's talk about how they plan on fixing this. A reminder again from yesterday that there were 13 representatives, one from each state, during the Articles of Confederation. So here's the leading idea, guys. If you have more representation in Congress, the laws you want will be written. Now, 13 people running the entire nation is just not good enough. They want the people writing the Constitution, they wanted to add more people to the legislative branch, more ideas, more opinions. But again, how many and from which state? That was the question. So stop and discuss, okay? Should states with a larger population get more representatives in the legislative branch? We had states that were really largely populated, like Virginia, and small states like New Jersey. Do you think that because Virginia has more population, should they get more people into Congress, more power to write the laws? Take a minute and discuss with a friend. Thank you for sharing your opinions. So, big population states say more people, more power. Okay, so we have big populations. This is for big. Big states say more people, more power, right? But the small states believe in equal power, okay? They're going to think that, well, we're all states, so we should have the same amount of people in the legislative branch writing the laws. Now, what do they decide? Well, we're going to find out on page 45 of your notebook right now. So let's skip on over. Here we have let me see if I can zoom in one more time. Oops, nope. Okay. Legislative branch problems and solutions. So again, this is called the Great Compromise. And the question is, should states with larger population get more representatives in Congress? So this is the great, we say great with our arms, great compromise. It's big states, oops, you can't see, big states versus little states. One more time. The Great Compromise is big states versus little states. Now remember, we're trying to keep the nation united. If we give the big states what they want, a lot of the smaller populated states might just say, you know what, we are going to start our own country. And the same goes the other way. If the small states get what they want, equal representation, then the big states might leave the nation. So the people writing the Constitution had to figure out what to do. And you can see by this plus and equal sign that both win. In order to make big population and small population states happy, the legislative branch is broken into two sections. Okay, one is equal representation called the Senate, where each state gets two representatives, and the House of Representatives, more people, more power. So the larger populated states get more representatives. So, for example, today, the Senate holds 100 senators because there's two per state with 50 states. And the House of Representatives has lots more because it's based on population, around 450 people. That's a lot more than 13, guys. That's a big change. Just think all those new ideas, all those new opinions, excuse me, to help write the laws. In order to keep the nation united, delegates split Congress into two sections. Large and small states were both happy, and the Constitution was almost complete. Okay, so this was one way that they agreed to help correct the legislative branch. Now, here are your two questions, number 1 and number 2. Of course, we're here to help you if you have any questions. Once you have this completed, you're done for the day. We will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.